In a happier mood time at the Afternoon Delight, we are in studio, ready to deliver the afternoon show. Super, super excited to get into it today. We've got our usual suspects on this list. We also have Mel and Addie in studio.
Oh, hey.
Delivering
Hello.
excellence. Yes, you said today's Reddit report.
I'm so excited.
You're excited for this one?
Yeah.
Mel, are you excited
I
for...
love the Reddit reports.
I love this pop culture Thunderdome quiz in which we open up with the show. Today we have famous female comebacks and clapbacks in history.
I think I might do good on
I
this.
thought maybe you guys would really enjoy this one, so let's give this
Okay.
a whirl. On question one, which legendary singer left an abusive marriage and rebuilt her career to global stardom with her 1984 album Private Dancer?
I know the answer.
Is it A, Aretha Franklin, B, Tina Turner, C, Diana Ross, or D, Gladys Knight?
I'm your private dance. Tina Turner.
All right.
I'm copying Mel because I don't know. So D.
Oh my God. See, you could have actually got a one-up on her there, but you just had to be so
I thought
cocky.
she was gonna strategize and like not say the name, but just sing the lyric.
No,
because I wouldn't have guessed
I'm
the
sure-
name. Like,
Addie,
I would
I'm
not have
sharing with
known.
you because
Shocker.
You share your answers with me sometimes.
All right, true or false? Oprah Winfrey was once fired from her first TV anchor job, but later returned as one of the most influential media figures in the world.
True.
I'm gonna go with true. I think that
Okay.
happened.
I don't know. I feel the need to
Next
push
up,
the button.
multiple choice. After surviving the horrors of World War II concentration camps, which author went on to publish The Diary of a Young Girl, inspiring generations with her words? Was it Corrie ten Boom, A, or was it B, Elie Wiesel, or C, Anne Frank, or D, Miep Yeeps?
Elie Wiesel was
C.
9. C. and Frank.
Okay, okay. Next up, multiple choice. The Nobel Peace Prize laureate was shot by the Taliban for going to school, but came back stronger. Okay, now I know. Okay, Nobel Peace Prize laureate got shot by the Taliban for going to school, but came back stronger to become an international advocate for girls in education. Was it A, Greta Thunberg? Was it B, Malala? Was it C, Benazir Bhutto? Or D, Shireen Abladi?
I feel like it's A.
I think it was B.
Is it B?
Ooh, both of them interesting.
Or is it C? I remember seeing this person speak on the
Yeah.
TVs.
It's been a while.
Powerful.
Is it D? I'm going to go with D. I don't know.
D,
I'm
your
going
final answer.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I'm going
Addie?
to feel terrible if I
I'm
miss
sticking with B, but I really am not confident.
Excellent. True or false? Helen Keller, who became deaf and blind at a young age, went on to graduate college and become an author, activist, and speaker who inspired millions.
I'm going to say true.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Trues across the board. After facing intense professional and personal criticism, which author came back to spotlight the continuing to publish Harry Potter series? Was it A, Suzanne Collins, B, J.K. Rowling? Was it T, Toni Morrison, or D, J.R.R. Tolkien?
B. Right?
I am embarrassed that I don't know this.
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
say
go A.
Excellent.
I don't know.
And what are you going to do?
I'm going to stick with B, but I don't even know the Harry Potters.
Excellent. All right. Multiple choice. Which tennis champion nearly lost her career after a 1993 stabbing in her back? If you know, you know. Remember, was it Steffi Graf? Was it Monica Seles? Was it Serena Williams? Or D, Martina Navratilova?
I feel like it's Steffi Graf. Wait,
I've
was it
never
Monica
heard of
Seles?
this. This is crazy.
This
Crap.
is, it was, and she
Yes.
was against Arantxa Sanchez
It was
Vicario.
huge.
Look at me remembering like a fierce advocate of the tennis
tennis.
community. What
Was
are you
it-
saying?
It's either A or B. Sugar.
Oh, is it really? Oh.
Is it? Are you ruling out Martina?
I'm gonna go with D.
I'll say
You're gonna
D.
go D? And what are you saying, Mel?
I'll say D. I
You're
don't know.
going
I can't
D?
remember, but I
Oh.
feel
Are you
like it's
sure?
B. I think it's B.
Nothing on A.
I originally said A or B. I'm sticking with A. I'm going back to my original.
Are you? And you're not gonna go B.
No, stop confusing me.
I'm just saying.
What
Final
about
answer.
C? What about D? What about A?
Is it-
What
it's
about
either
B?
A or B. It's
Did you
either A or
remember
B.
C?
A is your final answer.
So if I get it right, if it's either A or B, I still get it right.
Next up, true or false? Maya Angelou, who faced early trauma of her years of silence, came back to become one of the most celebrated poets and voices of resilience in American history?
True.
True.
Trues across the board.
This is not as easy as I thought.
Multiple choice.
I went off the first question with damn.
Which American aviator, after failing to make an early attempt, went on to become the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic in 1932? Was it A, Bessie Coleman? Was it B, Harriet Quimby? Or C, Amelia Earhart? Or D, Jacqueline Cochran?
It's C, and they still haven't
C.
found her, and it's still the same year that Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
And you're going B,
No, C. Amelia Earhart.
C, across the
I
board.
gave a random fact of history that's wrong.
The final question here. Which Supreme Court justice overcame years of gender discrimination in the legal field to become a powerful voice for equality and women's rights? Was it A, Sandra Day O'Connor? Was it B, Sonia Sotomayor? Or C, Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Or D, Elena Kagan?
Ruth Bader
C.
Ginsburg.
Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
This
You're-
is totally harder than I thought.
I
Dang.
think you guys did an excellent job. Your glow and tell question, what was the moment in life you felt underestimated but came back stronger than yesterday, Brittany?
Era day.
Okay.
When I was a gymnast, my Mimi made me do TOPS training, which was this like additional competitive program where you just do conditioning and then you go compete your conditioning. Like who can do this many push-ups for this amount of time and how many rope climbs
That's hot.
and like all that. And it was terrible. I hated it because it was just conditioning. It was an
Right.
additional practice of just conditioning.
Dry land, we call that in swimming, yes.
So I made a deal with her that I would, if I got first place at this competition, like I could stop TOPS training. And she was so sure that I wasn't going to win that she was like, sure, whatever, yeah, get
And then you
first
did.
place.
This is you,
Get
yeah.
first place at the competition, Addie. Like you've never done that before. And then I did, and I was like, okay, yeah,
I'm done here.
try me, Mimi.
I love that.
No
That's
more
such a great
tops for me.
story.
No more tops for Addie. Try
I
me, Mimi.
love that. I love
Hilarious.
that. All
Love
right.
you, Mimi. Thank you. Mwah.
Let's get into this quiz. I love that story. All right, first answer. You both are correct. Tina Turner, nice.
What's love got to do? Got to do with it.
All right.
Hey.
Big wheels. All right, next one. You are correct. True. Across the board. Next one. You are correct again. And Frank, very nice. Next one, we go for a little segue. Melanie, you are
Wrong.
Addie, correct. Is Malala. Yes.
I failed all.
Malala, you are great.
Malala.
I failed the whole women's race.
Not quite.
Right now.
You really let us down. on
I
this
set
one.
all the women of the world down.
Lifting him up here on this next one. True, correct. Correct across the board.
Okay.
Next one we have, it is Addie. You are,
Wrong.
Melanie gets it back. Circle gets
What?
a square for a tie score
Addie,
right now.
you like the Harry Potters.
J.K. Rowling is the
I thought that guy
author.
wrote that other, the Goosebumps.
And
That-
then
oh.
this next one, the controversial one that could not make any damn
It's
decision.
B.
Both of you are.
Wrong.
It is B.
B.
Monica
Damn it.
Seles.
I still
Monica
got it right
Seles.
though because I was gonna get speed, so that's still a right for Mel.
No, not even partial.
Yeah,
Next
that's-
one, you are correct though. Trues across the board, very nice. And Amelia Earhart, very nice. And finally, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, very nice, which gives a tie score. Both 1-1, very good.
Is there a tiebreaker question?
There could be a tiebreaker
But
question.
Addie, you know where I think we should
Name
go together?
one Aretha Franklin song.
What? See, this is rigged.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
This is rigged against me.
R-E-S-P-C-T.
Aretha? We gotta get you on board with Aretha. The
She's
name of-
great, but I don't know.
I just got it right. I
songs.
win.
You
Let's pivot
win.
over to
Or wait, or you could pick. Shit. What's the song I was just thinking?
Capybara Cafe.
Let's just go
Yes,
over there
definitely.
and
Thank
see
you.
what they have to offer for us.
Looking for your wild side with a gentle twist, Sonnies? Say hello to the Capybara Cafe, Florida's most unforgettable animal experience. Get up close and personal with capybaras, reptiles, and the cutest exotic creatures around, all while learning, laughing, and making a real impact. Every visit supports animal shelters, provides sustainability, and delivers educational magic for the whole fam. So don't just scroll, scurry over to thecapybaracafe.com and book your encounter now. The Capybara Cafe, where curiosity lives and your wild heart gets to roam.
I just got in trouble
Yeah, good.
by Addie again all day long. All she says is, "Mel, stay in your box."
Stay in your
because I
box.
move.
Yeah.
Everyone
Stay in your box.
in
I
your
can't
box.
help it.
Well, you can help. We have memes today.
No.
Meme it or leave it. We've got, okay, Mel, you might not like this one too much. It's scared the bejesus
No, I
out
don't
of
like
me.
the jumpy stuff.
Very scared the bejesus out. This was at an Airbnb. and
Alexa,
had-
skip. That's probably someone's
You
freaking
guys,
child.
it's spooky season now.
Yeah, it is. So this
It's
is
not till October 1st.
This
That's
is
not
on
true.
brand. This
You're
is a
wrong.
teaser.
It's already spooky season.
So this is an Airbnb. This had translucent bathroom door. This was
that a
yes,
kid?
their impatient toddler was trying to
Stupid.
get through the door.
Always
This is very
a damn
creepy.
child doing creepy crap.
Isn't that creepy though?
Get
oh my gosh.
away.
Okay, this next one. My daughter's stuffed dog rolled under the bed. Checking the monitor gave me a damn heart attack.
Oh my
so the
God.
daughter's under the bed under the monitor. You can see the little feet coming out. She's like, oh my
Creep.
God.
Creep
Yeah,
city.
that's crazy. Okay, next up, just put some regular rubber gloves in the washing and then accidentally open the door to the gates of hell here. Yeah.
That's funny. That's haunted house.
Right.
Open the door to
That
the
is
gates
crazy.
of hell. That's
Next up, woke up scared stiff last night when
Ah!
I noticed a Victorian ghost floating around my bed, and then a few minutes
It's
to
a
realize
jacket.
it was just my clothes on the door. Yeah.
That's a
Oh
sign.
wow,
That's
that
a-
would have got me good.
That would've
That's
got
a
me.
sign. Put your damn laundry away, Jim Harden.
That's
what that is.
That is exactly right.
You could tag me in that too.
And Addie. Hashtag Jim and Addie.
Next up, every morning at 11 or so,
Oh my
a window man shows up and scares me the bejesus out
No.
of me. Yeah, that's pretty
It's
crazy.
like
I
Michael
mean,
Myers.
My neighbor,
I
it's the
would-
neighbor's chimney.
Oh,
It's the
something about
neighbor's
that feels
chimney.
like it's just secretly meant to be looking at
It
them.
looks like Michael Myers.
It's kind of, you see like a halo around it too, a little bit.
Stop.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
like
kind of crazy.
is it the
Dead.
neighbor's?
I'm dead right now.
Next up, my friend was drying shoes. Scared me for a bit. I thought she was hanging out of her 11th floor window.
No.
Yeah, no, she was just
Oh
drying
my
her
gosh.
shoes. That is kind of scary.
That's creepy.
Next up, poorly colored garden hose.
Oh no, that's a nope rope.
That would give you a heart attack,
Yes, I
right?
hate
That
snakes.
would scare that would, for me, I would definitely make a noise.
Hashtag nope rope.
I was on the dog walk. It was not this morning, it was the day before. And something like grazed the back of my ankle.
Ah!
Yeah, girl. And it was like, I just had the flashlight
you
from
start
my phone.
running?
I literally did the and like got in there. Yeah, I did the moment.
I would have started running.
Next
Oh.
up, a reflection of a fireplace freaks me out that my
The car's
car's
on fire.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's a freakadeaky. Yep.
I'd be like, you get out there and turn that fire off right now, Jim.
Next up, a friend of mine is a school bus driver and nearly had a heart attack when a bread truck right behind her pulled up
Oh
too
my God,
close. Yeah.
that's creepy.
Isn't that creepy? It's like you see it in the very far window down on
No,
the bottom.
go away.
Right? It's like a magnifier.
And what are they next to? An Arby's?
Yeah, right. Where are they going? Right.
Ah.
And then finally, I almost had a
That's
heart
my
attack.
dog.
The TV reflected on the window, and I thought there was someone looking at me. That's
I
very.
would be a no.
That happens though, right? It's scary.
Okay, so remember Stranger Things?
Yes.
We were watching it, Jim and I. We got hooked on it.
It's good.
And we had wooden blinds in our living room at the time, right?
Uh-huh.
And all of a sudden we're watching, and it's one part where they get to the, what's it called, the down under? What's it called? The upside down. And
yeah.
it's the scene where the guy's playing the guitar, he's playing the Metallica song on the roof, trying to get the Demogorgons to get away from everybody else. They eat him, but everybody else
True.
lives. And up the rope they go. Right when they started playing and the Demogorgon started to get him, a bird in the middle of the night flew right into the window. Pow! I freaking had a heart attack. I made Jim go out and look. I said,
couldn't
get the
imagine.
shotgun.
Oh my God, no.
I thought someone was trying to come in my house.
A shotgun? That's what you would use? I picture you using like a dull spoon as
No,
your
but then I
weapon.
started thinking of signs. I'm like, okay, that was a female robin at night. What does that mean? And it went a whole different way. Jim's like, I'm going to bed. I'm done with your crazy ass. Like, enough.
Just like this
Scary.
show right now, yeah. Thank you. Anyway, great story, full of color and life. It's just like Addie's Reddit Rundown
Yay.
Report. Super excited to talk about life.
yeah.
Thank you, Mel.
You're welcome. Segue of the year.
Segway of the year.
Dedicated to the craft of broadcasting.
Yes.
So
what I do.
exciting. Okay, guys, this one's good. I'm excited.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay, this is from the subreddit. Would I be the asshole?
Oh, would I be?
would I?
So
This is
it's
new.
interesting new angle.
I mean, it's always, yeah, I mean, I don't know if we've done this one before, but it's, you know, it's like if you're trying to have a little bit of foresight, like you haven't already been an asshole.
This is my
okay.
life.
You need advice.
But
okay.
you just need a little tip. Like,
This
is
is
this
about
going to
me.
make me an asshole?
Okay.
So here's the TLDR. Would I be, and be ready for the twist.
Okay.
Would I be the asshole if I told my late boyfriend's daughter the truth about our relationship? I don't even know where to start with this one. From 5 years, I had a steady boyfriend. We'll call him Michael.
Okay.
Michael was married, but he wasn't DL? What does that
He
mean?
was on the DL, so he was on the down low.
Yeah, down
so
low.
he was the cheating guy.
Wait, you don't know what that means?
Well, I thought that it might have meant something other than down low because the
No, I'm
sentence
just
doesn't
very
make
proud
sense.
that I know this moment.
Michael was married, but he wasn't DL. You would think that that might mean something else because technically in a sentence,
But he wasn't on the DL.
down low isn't grammatically
He
correct.
sh-
But yeah, I know that DL means down low. Anyway, he and his wife were, or at least seemed like, a case where they'd married too young and just had different dreams for their lives. Why they never got divorced, why they just never divorced, I never figured out. But they were openly non-monogamous and most of the time didn't even live in the same state. She knew about me, I knew about her, there was no drama there. There were entire weeks that we would even be staying in the same house for one reason or another. We were legitimately friends. Around the time Michael was 30, his wife got pregnant. I started distancing myself from him due to some things that came out with this, but we were still friends. He and his wife had a daughter, and a year after she was born, he passed away. After he passed, his wife started acting really strange. The first signs were at his funeral. Despite us being actual friends, she barely acknowledged me or one of his other partners and acted the perfect grieving wife. Then, after never having been active on social media before, the social media posts came. It became clear very quickly that she was writing an entirely new narrative about Michael and their relationship. She decided to pretend their marriage was completely normal the whole time, just with periods of long distance. She completely erased that they had both had plenty of other partners and that there were years where they were divorced, where they were basically divorced in all but the paperwork. Just a complete fantasy. I confronted her on it and she claimed that it was for their daughter's benefit. She was too young to understand. It would be inappropriate to tell her anyway, and she deserves a clean story. I kind of see that, but it's been 4 years now, and she's been taking it to new heights. She's been on a blocking spree. She only posts old photos that fit her story, and she's clearly working overtime to get in with his family, who are only too happy to validate her. I'm sick of it. I still hang out with some of their old partners and friends, and we're done with the lying. I'm ready to start making posts on my side of the story, but my friend group is split, and so am I. On one hand, it might legitimately make things more difficult for his daughter, but on the other hand, it seems like the truth should be told. This isn't some bad historical drama. It's 2025. Edit, because this person added this because they
Okay.
felt they missed this point. I'm a male.
Okay,
Wait,
now
this is coming from the
we
boys?
see where that is the remix here. Okay.
Michael had a boyfriend or two.
I'm about to take my rings off. Hand me some Vaseline.
No,
This
P. Diddy.
is, yeah, you said wait for it. And I thought I did, and now I really
Hold
understand.
on a minute.
This is insane. Okay, so this does happen. I mean, this does happen
I
out
mean,
there.
and I'm like, this is tricky. I don't think it's his.
Free love, kind of like one of those families.
Listen,
or
I
something,
think
but-
at the end of the day, there's two things you can't
How
hide
old's
from.
the daughter? Not that that matters.
Right now, at this point in the story, it said it was 4 years ago, and at the time where the person passed away, it
He was one.
the child was one.
So this is a
Five.
baby. So I
So
don't
it's like
know.
a 5-year-old child. I don't yeah, the first thing I was gonna say is I'm not sure that he needs to get involved at all.
So I think the question of Opie is, are you waiting for are you just wanting to be part of the story? Are you looking for validation for that? Like, or is it like, is there a fuller picture of her dad? Is that what she really wants to do? I know she's trying to say, like, lean on that campaign. Is her intentions genuine, or is she like trying to say, like, don't rewrite me out of the narrative or something? Like, she just wants validation.
I think at the end of the day, two things you can't hide from: the truth and skeletons in your closet. So I think sometimes you have to just let it go, and the truth always comes out.
Sad though, I hear you.
Sometimes you have to do that.
But like, also, it's not up to you with the timing of that, Mr.
Correct.
Outsider guy.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not. Why are you making this so much your business? Like, I understand. I get why you're making it so much your business.
I mean, it's a part of his life. So. I
But
mean,
at the
it's
same point, like,
It's a part of his life.
Right.
It's not a part of her life.
true.
The daughter of
no.
his ex.
I'd say
Right.
let it be.
You know?
And
Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit not seeing yourself mixed with a little bit of like,
Wait,
I have
but-
this urge. I'm sure he has feelings on it, but like
Why doesn't he just have a
projecting
conversation with
doesn't
her?
change.
Okay,
his
so
feelings.
then let's just say that he agrees to have a conversation with her at the right age.
Correct.
Does this narrative change that what we're spewing right now?
I
think
would
it
think-
kind of does.
I
Yes.
think so. I think if she was like 20 or 18 or even just like old enough to kind of understand
Uh-huh.
and she wanted to know more about her dad, I wouldn't go around hiding that.
No. No.
Y'all, I kind of had a relationship like this. Okay, so he was significantly older than me, but he was publicly portrayed as straight, and of course I was younger then. Of course I was in high school. I don't care. And we had a great relationship. And he was studying to be a dentist at Temple University and was going to be great. Moving into the family practice, and it was just awesome. But I was always like, I was acknowledged as the boyfriend at the time, but he never would really publicly put that out there. And this was before social media kind of days back then. And it was painful. And he's now passed away. I know, that's like another one. So seeing that, and he obviously got married to a woman, and I don't believe that they had kids, but regardless, I was still like a secret. And that felt, you know, I was young. I was so stupid. Well, he was more stupid to date somebody that was just graduating high school. But, I mean, it was fun for me. That was like my first serious boyfriend. And it just was weird to be this dirty, kept secret.
Right.
It wasn't like a hot and heavy
Yeah.
moment either. It was definitely like a companionship kind of relationship, but it sucked over time. And we still DM'd, we still talked to each other before he passed away, which was horrible, another cancer situation.
Well,
but
you know, that's interesting because another point here that's kind of sad is he was saying that they were all friends. Like,
Yeah.
this guy was saying he's been friends with
and
the
now
wife.
he's ousted from that
And now
entire
he's
community.
completely just out, and she even treats. What gets me is it seems to be not just about the daughter. It's like her thing is she's completely twisting the narrative, even to his face, even treating him different.
Yeah,
Like your daughter's like 4 years old. You can still treat this man like a friend.
yeah.
It doesn't. You don't have to be cold shoulder.
Yeah, you don't have to be cold shoulder either. Yeah, I
Maybe
hear-
she's trying to create a whole different life and just kind of.
So how does that
Forget
make
it
you
all
feel,
happened.
Mel? You know you've dealt with a lot of loss in life, and shifting narratives of the story of the person that was betrayed. I mean, honestly, you know, how does that make you feel that the bride here is changing the trajectory of what the obvious truth
I
is?
feel like it may be a grief mechanism, if that's even a term.
I was hoping you were going to go
to,
there.
like,
Yeah.
Because sometimes with loss, okay, like it hurts so bad that sometimes it's easier to pretend it's not happening in a way, that makes sense.
Right.
But you know it is, but sometimes it's easier to be like,
Do you
okay,
think
I'm going
that
to
she's
take a break from
protecting
that.
the child?
I think she
But-
kinda
But
is.
protecting the child from what? Like
Hurt.
from love? Like that's honestly all that they shared was
It is,
love.
and you're right to point that out. I think because it's also kind of a projection of the mom's own thing. If you really step outside of it and
Yeah.
step outside of society too, I guess there's nothing really wrong with anything that had happened there. Like
Yeah.
there's nothing to hide. There's nothing. But like if the mom has a problem with it, like if she's feeling like she would be judged or she doesn't want that. Like the word clean is a strange choice. Once a
Right,
clean
I thought that was
history.
weird too. Did you
Why-
catch on that word?
If you want a clean history, like you
That's
can't
what's
control
making
that.
me think she's wants to.
I think it's a coping mechanism for her to
Yeah.
protect her child. I think that too, and so that it doesn't
Eith-
permeate and doesn't get too crazy on that.
Either
side
that
either.
or like I think it's more of a way where I take it as this. I think
Would you
she's-
protect a child in this situation on a story like
with
that?
their
I
their
think that
little
they're-
yeah.
I think that
Bye RJ, bye Jerry. When they're that little.
when they're that little, I think that it's important to protect that narrative. That I think keeping kids innocent, I think, is an important part, and they
And
have
that's
to
hard
grow
to do.
into these narratives.
Hard to do this day and age with social medias.
Someone
Yes.
commented, I really want to ask you to consider why this is important
Here
to
come
you.
the wolves.
I understand that it goes against the reality of the situation, but if mom wants to pretend for a small child, who is it hurting? Michael's gone, and this baby will never get to know her dad. So what if the mom wants to play happy family? This little one is too young to understand about complex adult relationships and won't understand about complex adult relationships for quite some time. Telling the truth would cause nothing but pain for people that just want to wrap a little girl in comfort.
Yeah.
A family is hanging on to the only thing they had left on a member who passed. What would blowing that up really accomplish?
I mean, that comment is my feelings exactly
Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
100%. What would that accomplish? And what do you want it to accomplish? Are you really sharing that narrative, or are you doing it for selfish reasons because
Yeah.
you want to be? And I hate to say it that way because obviously I've been on this side of the fence. I know,
But also
and it
too,
sucks.
like,
You're just out. You're out, babe, and that
I think in this situation, it's hard to say like I would do this because I don't
Write
have a
everything
child.
down. Maybe write a book. Maybe
I don't know.
document that.
Someone said motivation is key. The guy is dead. You were not his wife. You were not the mother of the child.
Sad,
Nothing
but-
that she posts hurts you, and so stop. Take a deep breath and end your fixation with this woman.
Why don't you stop watching her on social media? Put the phone down.
Well,
Literally,
they're supposedly
honestly.
supposed to be friends, and I mean, it's
Obviously,
it's
they're-
a scorned lover, Melanie. You would be
Yeah.
the same way. You would definitely be
I think
watching.
at this point, be done.
It's sad, and I want to say, like, write everything down so that you can remember all of those stories. Because yeah, maybe there will be a beautiful day that will be in front of you when the universe says yes, you have permission to give this
But it's
story.
not right now.
It's not right now. and
Luckily, this
but
is
write
what
it down.
Reddit is for.
I love
just
this place,
post it to
Reddit.
Reddit and let the world tell you. Please, Lord, don't do that, sir. You would be the asshole.
I mean,
Absolutely, you
absolutely.
would.
I love the world of Reddit. What exit do I take off the highway to get to there?
Oh, well,
do.
you can take right over to Panache, which right now they have $15 off of massages. Let's go.
Wow, I
need
was
a
just
spray
saying I
tan.
need one. That's very good to know.
Do they give
Every
spray tan?
guest, every time. Since 1987, Panache opened its doors to be a cut above the rest. Their mission at Panache is to care for their team, their guests, and community from scalp to soul and bring the joy to the world one service at a time. The Panache difference is their carefully chosen and highly trained staff there to exceed your expectations. The same goes for their elegant salon space, dedicated to guest comfort and devotion to innovation and artistry. They're focused on making your day and continually raising the bar by aligning with Aveda's mission. You gotta get panache.com and get with it, boo.
It's the truth. It is. It's flawless.
Listen, I love that last shot of Michelle with the basket and smiling.
But she's always doing something amazing, just like those brides we talked about in the morning show.
I can't talk about this again right now.
I know, but let's give it a good shout out because this is Panache
Yes.
time. So definitely give a call to Panache. They're incredible.
Let's help
what they're
these
doing.
girls. Let's make sure this bride gets to have her big day.
Yeah, you know what? We didn't get to ask you on the morning show. Like, how did that story make you feel, and how do you think?
I'm just so emotional over it. I mean, $8,000 is
Yeah.
a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
I mean, I'm literally still working off a credit card debt of about that amount.
I hear you loud and clear. Tell me over the two
Yes.
payments. We have 2 payments.
And like, I mean, yeah, I just that's heartbreaking. I hope that we can get this put back together for her.
Yeah.
I hope that we can still make it a wonderful day for her.
So big shout out to
work,
Greg
to
Smith,
work
too.
that hard, you know, for something and have it taken away.
Absolutely. But that's where we can rally. Like Greg Smith, big shout out to him. He got us on the board for $2,500 for a matching element. Love
That's
that.
so generous. I'm
That is
so excited
amazing.
about that. That's
Yeah.
really, really awesome.
So we are definitely moving in the right direction, and there's so many brides out there that have been affected. So we want to make sure we help all of them somehow, some way. We're going to do it. I just
Yes,
feel it.
we are.
Just like Is This News, we're going to pivot over here where you guys are the judge, the jury, and the glitter gavel on the docket today. I'm going to give you 3 stories. You're going to answer, is this news or just a bunch of hogwash? Let's see. All right, 112-million-year-old amber, a little piece of amber, reveals a prehistoric Amazon. And no, I'm not talking about 2-day delivery. Deep in Ecuador, scientists have uncovered something truly mind-blowing, an amber from a rainforest 112 million years ago during some kind of Cretaceous period.
Cretaceous period.
Sound it out, spell it
That's
out.
when crustaceans
way
came
out.
alive,
Exactly,
animals,
there
insects.
it is. It's that prehistoric period that preserved insects, pollen, and even part of a spider web. It's one of the first times that such bio-insulation, inclusions, God, David, have another, animals, plants trapped inside a tree resin. This is kind of cool. So they've been found in South America, giving us rare, almost cinematic window of what life was like in the supercontinent. Isn't that kind of cool? That's when all the
think this
lands
is
were
cool.
together, and Pangea happened, and they separated.
You know what fascinates me about stuff like this? Like I am, shocker, I'm not a scientifically minded person here, but once in a while I do have some scientific facts.
We love them.
Here is what fascinates me about stuff like this. The fact that tree resin can preserve things for this long.
Yeah.
And the fact that this particular rainforest has not gotten destroyed yet by developers.
So in jewelry, when you see amber jewelry,
Yeah.
You want to, the most valuable ones are the ones where you see bugs, I know, but or fossils or things inside of it,
Okay.
because that makes it truly unique and rare. That amber jewelry is really cool if you dive into the storylines of some of that.
So it's like a tiny time capsule.
Yeah, it totally is. It totally is like preserving that, what happened back then. And they can do all these kinds of studies now, which is kind of interesting.
That's
Guys,
really
some of
cool.
these insects were parasites or predators, wasps, for one. Some were aquatic in early life, like larvae, meaning the forest wasn't just trees, that there were water sources there, humidity, and all sorts of ecological complexities.
Good gracious.
Can you believe that? There was water there.
I think it's cool. Well, that's a sign of life, right?
I say yes.
Yeah, what do you think, Addie?
Yeah, I think that's news.
Yeah? Interesting?
Because it's really cool.
Tiny little time
And
capsules?
it
I
takes
think
like
it's
a
news
million
too.
years for that stuff to form.
I think this the discovery is hopeful because it reminds viewers that how much more is out there to learn. I love that too, especially when we talked about the Britannica yesterday.
Yeah.
Thought that was cool
I
too.
think this is cool.
Okay, nice. Next up, this is interesting. Brace yourselves. George Herman Ruth. No, not that Babe Ruth.
Oh, this story.
But close enough to raise eyebrows. Allegedly pulls off a scheme so shameless it makes telemarketers look like saints. The man opened enough P.O. boxes to start a postal empire. Pretended to be dead or retired baseball legends, sometimes just himself with a twist. He submitted bogus settlement claims and tried to cash in with Social Security numbers that weren't his. He's been quietly skating on probation and then goes full caper mode, dragging defunct teams and phantom names into the mix, all to squeeze $500,000 or more out of a class action payout. Fraud, lies, fake identities, and a name that gets people doing a double take. Classic Hollywood villain move here. Mel?
Class action payouts are meant for real victims. When folks abuse the system, it hurts those who actually deserve compensation.
Right, but this is crazy. What was he doing in the
So
story?
he was using his name to make false claims with Social Security and get monies.
And like it would make people do a double take because it was like Babe Ruth's name,
Yeah.
right? So they're like, is this like a foundation or a legacy moment or something? That's what I'm taking it.
The burden on administrators to vet claims becomes more erroneous, which can slow things down and increase cost or reduce trust. So basically, if you do this, all the resources are used for this, and it takes it away.
But he was already under probation. I find that interesting
Yeah.
too. And how can this criminal be able to get away with that's pretty mastermind. It's kind of crazy.
Here's what you can get penalties. Okay, so you can be given account of charges, natural of offenses, identity theft, mail fraud, etc. And he can face all of these things. But what's interesting is because he has a name that's a famous name, it was a lot harder to kind of like,
How was
nobody
he trying?
questioned
I
it.
don't understand. He was cashing in on
Yeah,
what?
so he was trying to get people's like Social Security information so he can get like some of their like government subsidized payments and stuff. But he was going under the name of Babe
Babe
Ruth,
Ruth.
so it was kind of like they thought he was like the baseball legend.
'Cause he had the
I'm
same
so
name.
confused
just
by
taking
how that's
care- he
even
was
possible. Like,
taking advantage of a vulnerable population that didn't understand, just like you are right now, and you'd be like, oh my God, my dad loved Babe Ruth. Of course I want to support that foundation. And then something like that. And then he would
Yeah.
get like their social information and then start getting their identity fraud. It was crazy what he was doing.
Because they got
It was a
distra-
web of lies.
Yeah, they
Addie.
got distracted because his name was Babe Ruth.
Right. Everybody was
And
like,
then
what?
they were like, okay, yeah,
I guess
we'll
the
do
part
it.
that I don't understand is how you can just all you need is someone's name to make
He had other
to get
information as
government
well.
No,
money.
when you're making an endowment or a bequeathment
claim,
to an
yeah.
endowment, there's like some legal paperwork you have to fill out. So
But people
unfortunately,
can forge it.
yeah, and some of these, all they have to do is put their basic information like social, address, and they fax
And
it
so
over.
even
or
if
whatever.
it's some like what I'm saying is if his name was Babe Ruth, wouldn't they notice that the social isn't Babe Ruth's social?
No, he's asking for their social to be a part of the Babe Ruth Legacy Foundation, kind of like.
Who the frick
I
gives out
know.
their social?
Anybody,
People
do
that
crazy
were
things.
vulnerable and
I got
stupid,
something
yeah.
in the mail yesterday.
Over $550,000 worth, yeah.
Here's funny. I got something in the mail yesterday because I finally checked my mail. Jim and I do not check the mail every day. From the Vicky Oaks office. Okay, so it stated.
Oh, I got
have
it
to-
too. Look,
I have to update
don't
my
knock
signature.
Vicky Oates. She's an
no,
amazing
but
lady.
I'm just saying because my signature hasn't been updated in 5 years.
Correct.
So I have to update my signature. I didn't know that was a thing.
I got it too.
You got it too.
Vicky, oh God, I love that lady.
I do too.
She works so hard. She does all of our elections, polling systems. She works amazing, and we obviously have a legit polling station. So, long story short, is this news young vulnerable populations getting taken advantage of by a guy named Babe Ruth?
God, I think that. Yeah,
I think
it
it's
is
news. We got to have awareness on this,
Yeah,
especially.
because it showcases like the scams that
Listen,
continue to go on.
The scams on digital, that's our world. And we see, you know, with
Stupid.
my mother gets hacked every other
So
month or something.
stupid.
Stop
Guys,
clicking
guys,
links, Susan.
It's called media literacy. I'm sorry, but
Yep.
you have to know what's going
Preach.
on when you're going to use the internet.
Addie,
Jeez
why don't you
Louise.
teach a class to seniors?
Give them some tips. Don't
there's a
click
lot of
links
places that you
in
can, yeah.
Messenger. Not a good idea. No, just
When
don't.
they tell you your account's about to be shut down, click that.
Ignore
It's
it.
not. It's not going to be shut down. No one's going to DM you that. That's not
Thank
how
you.
it works.
See, my mom will listen to you, not me.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Maria. Maria's probably, thanks, Addie.
I
Mel
know.
doesn't tell me anything.
How many years have we been preaching to these broads?
No, they listen to
Interesting.
her.
I know. Thank
Addie,
God,
you
Addie.
tell my mother.
Please. All right, saints and sinners. Mark your calendar this October because this news story is the wobbly whale is making waves in St. Augustine. Sea shanties not guaranteed, but Steins are. The former, remember this King's Head
I see
bar?
it every day on the way to the gym.
It's getting a makeover. Think beer gardens, worn-in rustic vibes, long tables that you can elbow your neighbor in a friendly way, and pints dripping with foreign craft pride. The Hassan family is pulling this thing off with family and friends and a whole lot of elbow grease. Soft openings have already started. You see them on your way to the gym,
Yep.
right? All in all, it's not just a beer bar opening, it's a shot at a building, something communal, charming, and beer-worthy. So this opens up October 4th. Let's raise a stein loudly and proudly for local business. I gotta tell you, remember, this was a hot topic when
Yep.
they took the bus away, remember? Then the you can't take the bus away, bring
You
the
know,
bus
I think,
back.
like-
Thing was a dying piece of,
Yeah.
I'm
and
sure
I
somebody
do,
collected it,
I
though.
do think this is news because food and stuff is news
It's
in my world.
local and fun.
But I
I'll
think
take
it's
it
going to
as
strike a
local
chord
news.
with some of the locals that
And
are
I'm sure
upset.
they designed the space because they did take some time
They
to
made
make
it
it nice.
blue.
I bet you it's going to be super
It's
fun.
blue.
Is it blue?
It's blue.
I'm interested. I'm in something fresh, something new, something fun, right?
Yeah.
Just reminds me.
It's blue.
Yeah, they painted
Oh,
the building.
that's
like a
their
bluish
first
gray.
mistake.
Oh, but the whale, it's like the body of the
The
whale.
wobbly whale.
Oh,
That's what I say.
But so what do you guys think? News?
I'd say yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, news, we got it. Just like news with a glass of wine at Bin 39.
Show.
39, the hidden gem of downtown St. Augustine since 2016. This is your secret getaway to a fabulous time. It's tucked away inside the lobby of the St. George Inn, and this charming spot boasts a courtyard setting that's straight out of a dream at the north end of St. George Street. Their wine collection features over 85 unique gems, is a journey into the extraordinary. You'll find wines from both small and large producers. They're open daily from 8 to 8 and Thursday to Sunday from 1 to 7. You gotta check them out. Bin 39.
Oh, what a beautiful
Yes.
day at Bin 39. So much fun. But now it's going to be a beautiful menu of options when we play Smash, Marry, Ghost.
Oh.
Addie, take it away.
Get my letters ready.
Yes. Okay, guys. So today we have 3 change makers.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Mel hates when I
God.
get real.
I choose McDonald's.
Change makers? Question mark. McDonald's?
I don't know where she's going.
They changed fries. It's change make. Oh, it's not food change makers.
Change makers. That doesn't have anything to do with food, but it does have to do with
Holy
change.
cow, you are so funny.
Oh, come on, Addie.
Was she thinking like coins?
Yeah, that's exactly what she thought. Like, change
Alexa,
maker.
skip. I thought it was like change makers in like the food industry. We only were just talking about like the wobbly whale and like pretzels and stuff.
I
I
don't
know how you
touch
get through this without
change.
peeing my pants right now.
So we have Mahatma Gandhi. Okay.
That's not chicken nuggets. That looks like, I'm sorry, you guys. You know what he reminds me of?
No, don't say it. Keep going.
Ada Lovelace is your second image. Ada Lovelace. And then we
Okay.
have Nelson Mandela.
Oh, yay.
So for those of you that need a reminder or want some fun facts, Mahatma Gandhi is the man who weaponized peaceful protests and made fasting a trend
He's amazing.
way
yeah.
before wellness influencers.
I think
panda.
it's Ozempic.
Fun facts. He spun his own clothes as a political statement
course he
and
did.
a fashion flex. He loved walking, like 240 miles for the Salt March kind of love.
He was going to get some French fries.
I doubt it.
Doubt it.
Once wrote a very polite letter to Hitler asking him to maybe chill.
Yeah, exactly. Peaceful.
Maybe we just like
He was assassinated, guys.
Yeah, man. Because when you're a good, nice little change maker, I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. They like to keep
They don't like
He
it.
was an Indian lawyer.
So then we have Ada Lovelace. She's really cool, guys.
Mm.
She's this 19th century mathematician who basically invented computer programming before computers even existed. So she's like literally smart. She called herself an analyst, the first tech job title. Go her. She was Lord Byron's daughter, proving genius and drama run in the family.
Oh.
Predicted machines could make music long before Spotify wrapped us in guilt. So then we have Nelson Mandela, spent 27 years in prison, came out smiling, and still managed to become president.
Yeah.
Basically, the ultimate comeback story. Loved boxing almost as much as politics, rocked colorful Madiba shirts that became their own symbol, and once got a standing ovation at a Spice Girl concert.
Oh, that's fun. I didn't know that.
So wait a minute. So you know that? Okay, you guys can laugh if you want. You know the Mandela effect, where you think you see something one way for so long and it's not really there. Was it named because of his shirts? Because his shirts had a bunch of print on it. Think about it. It could be.
I think it's named because he something about people couldn't remember whether he went to somewhere or something.
Right. So it's named after
people
him.
have
Is it?
mixed up
You
stories.
laugh.
Okay, the
You're Googling.
Mandela
You're
effect
Googling right now.
is the
You
name.
laugh.
Well, this is what you're supposed to do. Is
You
the
don't
name
laugh.
of the collective memory. In the early 2000s, paranormal researcher Fiona Boom realized that she and many others vividly remembered Nelson Mandela dying in South Africa
what it
prison
was.
in 1980. They could recall the news coverage, speeches in Global Morning, but in reality, he was released. Boom called this the Mandela effect.
So what do you say? I'm sorry, Mel, for laughing at you.
No,
Yeah.
I don't see what was so funny.
Alexa, skip.
Yeah, I'm lost. Okay, what are you going to do? Oh, are we finished with the?
Yes,
okay, the
make your
bios?
decisions.
Mel, take
Make
it away.
your
Hold on.
decisions.
I didn't do my choices yet. I gotta think.
All right, I am going to smash Miss Lovelace because I think she's brilliant. I think she's eccentric, and she's the original math queen who basically invented computer programming. We love her very much. Thank you very much. We wouldn't be here today without her, so I gotta celebrate her. I'm gonna marry Nelson Mandela because he embodied so much patience. He would need that to marry me anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go with that because at the end of the day, he'll be smiling somehow, some way. I'm gonna ghost Gandhi. No shade, of course. Love him, but that whole celibacy thing, I'm like, come on, baby, we gotta get it in.
Okay, so I'm done with my choices now. I know you're all patiently waiting. I'm gonna smash Lady Lovelace.
Okay, good for you.
Okay, I am going to marry Nelson Mandela.
Okay.
I have a lot of questions for him, and he's gonna need a lifetime to answer them. So
And
there's
patience, and he has that.
That. He could teach me patience because I have none of that.
And he also has forgiveness and resilience.
Oh, he's gonna need that with me. And Gandhi, I can't have a man who's skinnier than I am. I'm sorry.
God, that is so rude. Oh my
I
God.
can't, and I don't know that. I don't think our energies would go well together.
Yeah, spinning wheels doesn't scream, let's get away from the weekend, right? Yeah.
No. Addie,
I'm gonna marry Ada Lovelace, obviously, because she's awesome. And I don't know, the other two are complete lamos for me. I mean, they're awesome, but I'm not romantically attracted to any of them.
Lamos.
Lamos.
Interesting.
I mean, they're really cool, but like just not romantically.
Yeah,
like,
there's no
I mean,
vibe there.
where's the fire? Where's the spice?
I
Like,
don't
what
know.
are you gonna do? You're just gonna bring
Maria
peace
has
all
been
the time?
running for the hills on all of our Smash Mary. She's not answering any longer.
mom?
Yeah, she's given up. She doesn't like anybody that we have selected.
Okay, well then I
Hilarious.
think that I'm gonna have to also ghost Gandhi. Sorry, Gandhi, you're really cool, but
Yeah.
you look kind of like you're from like
I can't be
Lord
around
of the
people-
Rings.
But we have deep respect. Like, I have to say
yeah, but I
that.
can't be around people who are like that nice.
Honestly,
Like,
Gandhi would
marrying
never
me-
have snacks for you either.
I
Like he
would-
would
yeah.
never have a
no,
single
I don't think
snack.
so. I don't
Yeah.
think so. But you know what? Respect to them and all the things that they do because they have a lot more. They're probably a lot braver than most people. And I don't know if I could sit in jail for like 96 years and then get out and be like, I'm back. I couldn't do that.
I know, that's true. That is
Yeah,
true. But
that's
Sonny,
true.
who are you going to smash? Who are you going to marry? Who are you going to ghost? You got to put that in comments right now. You know we love seeing your answers. And that's a wrap on this Whack Job Wednesday. Thank you so much for tuning in and showing up and showing out today. Mel, what do we got on the agenda tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow's Thirst Trap Thursday.
Ooh, and we've got a really cool interview with the feed mill, Parker Flower Family Farms, and
Yes.
we've got tasting tours, Nikki from Tasting Tours.
Oh,
They've
so
got Chip
excited.
and Sip coming. I can't wait to have this
Yes.
convo. You guys enjoy your evenings. We love you. Bye, booze.
Bye, guys.